Hello, YouTube plant-loving people. This is going to be a very short impromptu video. I'm making it just because I'm excited. You can see in front of you is my mini propagation center. I'm mostly excited because, as I had mentioned in a previous video, I had just moved up last month or 5 weeks ago from South Florida to Anchorage, Alaska. And I brought a number of plants with me, 50 or 60 plants. Some of the plants did not do well on the trip. I'll be honest, some of them were not doing so hot before I even left, and then the travel and the journey of them, it just, it was a wound to the plants. I lost one of them, and that was devastating. I'm not going to tell you which one because I don't even want to think about it. But a couple that I am trying to rehab over here are my Philodendron verrucosum and my Philodendron plumanii. And I basically just, the plumanii lost all of its leaves, and the roots were fine, but I was really just worried that it wouldn't recover, particularly in this more northern climate. Then the verrucosum just fell apart. The root ball was completely rotted out. So I chopped off all of the rot and cut the nodes up and kind of planted them in. And I'm gonna pull this over because I'm so excited. I have 3 cuttings in here. You can see this first one. There we go. You can see I've got a new node coming up there. So excited. And then it's harder to make out here, but I believe that that's another new node down here as well. And then this little guy, you can see, is developing some really pretty root systems. So hooray for that. And then over here, you can see that this node as well has got some lovely roots coming out. And I'm really hoping that this is gonna be a new leaf. I'm not liking that brown at the tip of it. That is my verrucosum. And I'm really, really hoping that it survives. Now the plumanii was just sitting there, and then I noticed this morning, let me pull this out. So you can see, I do keep my humidity in my house pretty high, but not high enough, I thought, to rehab these plants, which is why I've got these little Tupperware things on top. But this morning, we've got a leaf emerging from the plumanii, and it really doesn't want to focus on that tip. But yeah, I'm so happy and so relieved. I love these plants, and I really just did not want to lose them. And then just to kind of complete my propagation center, I have a Pelea peperomoides that I took babies off of. And these are the pups. I'm going to root them up and then do giveaways on my Facebook page. And then coming over here, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I am a big, if I can propagate it, I'm gonna try. So since I've been here, I've had 3 avocados, and all 3 avocados I have put in these containers with a lot of moisture, and that's the bottom, a combination of peat and sphagnum. And then this one is just starting to crack. This is the newest one, but no root yet. A couple of these do have roots coming out. This one was my second, and you can see I've got a nice root. There we go. And then The third and the very first one that I propagated, when I opened this up, it actually already had sprouted a root in the meat of the avocado. And since I've been having it in here, you can see it's growing a really nice root ball. And I believe you can see we've got the leaf starting to poke up. The first week that I was here, the grocery store had a sale on mangoes, and they were $2 each, which even in Florida is super inexpensive. And so I had bought a mango, and of course am propagating that. I'm going to be editing this out so that it doesn't take quite so long in the video to focus. But yeah, there we go. You can see that the leaf is looking very pretty. The roots look great. So yeah, so that's exciting. I'm going to set this here because it's going to require focus to get put back in. And then I've got this little terrarium. This terrarium was at Walmart and it was $12. I was crazy cheap. You can't find them that cheap online. In it, I have a couple of peperomia leaves that I just cut up yesterday. Hopefully they'll propagate. And then these are two nodes that I took from my Hoya microphylla variegata that was not doing well. And as you can see, we got some great roots coming through there. So that is my propagation station. I get great southern light from this window, and I have here a little heat pad that I use for the seedlings. And yeah, so there you have it. Just exciting that it's working and that my plants are getting settled in. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.